Kakamega, the Honorable Boni Khalwale has graciously accepted to run for senator of Kakamega County, and has graciously ceded ground for the Honorable Malala to run for the position of governor of Kakamega County. This has come out of the spirit of give and take, the spirit of sacrifice, and the clearly demonstrable leadership acumen of these two leaders. We have agreed that we are now going to build a team around them, from women reps and MCAs and members of parliament, so that Kakamega will move into the next level. We are very clear in our mind that Kakamega is going to be a Kenya Kwanza county. On behalf of my colleagues, I want to thank these two leaders, especially the Honorable Boni Khalwale, and we have agreed that his sacrifice will not go unrewarded. Going into the future, we are going to build a team that is going to work for the people of Kakamega and work for the people of Kenya. I want to ask the party leader of ANC to make some remarks, and then I will ask the two gentlemen to also make some remarks so that we can conclude this press statement.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Deputy President, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, my colleagues in politics and in the Kenya Kwanza fraternity. I just want to stand here to reiterate that today we say hats off to both Dr. Boni Khalwale and Cleophas Malala. More specifically, we want to appreciate the magnanimity of Dr. Boni Khalwale, because he is also a formidable politician in this country, not just a son of Kakamega, but a formidable politician in this country. And what they have done sets the example that we want to pursue in dealing with our members of Kenya Kwanza in other areas, so that we can have some consensus building. We were very delighted to be associated with a similar initiative in Narok yesterday. And what is happening in Kakamega today is a consolidation of a process where the leaders of Kenya Kwanza are going to pursue the common good of victory for the people of Kenya first, and then the issue of which roles we play comes secondary. So I stand here as the party leader of ANC and as a member of Kenya Kwanza to also thank the UDA party for giving this matter maximum reflection, and we expect nothing less apart from respect and humility from the leadership of ANC across the board, in understanding that such decisions are not easy, but there are conviction that leadership and where we want to go, we cannot afford to be divided. I am very confident that combining the youth of Cleophas Malala and the experience, vast experience of Dr. Boni Khalwale, Kakamega is so much richer than it was before. And the two who are going to be our frontline soldiers in marshalling the support for the Kenya Kwanza team in Kakamega and Western region in general are very dependable. We shall work together. we want a decisive victory, very, very decisive. And their combination is just going to deliver that decisive victory we want. So we say congratulations to both of them, and we also say a big thank you to both of them. And Mr. Deputy President, please extend our best wishes to the fraternity of UDA. And also, we have our brother here who will also say something from Ford, Kenya, that we are now saying, let our teams on the ground work together. Nobody should feel humiliated. Nobody should feel insulted. This victory is now in the horizon. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very exciting moment. I remember when the Deputy President stepped forward to lead the Hustler Nation. One thing was clear. He told us, and he has continued to repeat, that he wanted to bring the forgotten majority onto the decision-making table. He insisted, and he continues to remind us, that it was never about him, never about positions. Coming short on the heels is the community of Mount Kenya. It has also told us that it is not about positions, but the destiny of our children. So when you come to Kakamega and you find that Senator Malala and myself, somebody wants to use us as pawns so that we waste time fighting each other, that then moves away from the dream of the Deputy President, of us avoiding positions, but pushing the people's agenda. Similarly, it contradicts the voter in the mountain who is saying it is not about position, but about the welfare of the people. I therefore want to confirm that being a student of Michael Kijana Wamalwa, who taught us that when you step backwards, one step, it makes it easier for your community to get more. He demonstrated in 2002. I now want to announce to the people of my community, the Western Kenya community, that when you are a good player, in fact, if you are a utility player in soccer, you accept the position that the coach deploys you to. Today, I'm pleased to inform the rest of the country that you ain't seen nothing yet. I have not stepped down. In fact, I have stepped up so that I focus more on the common agenda that covers our people and also the rest of the Kenyans. Thank you very much. I'm presenting myself as the candidate in 2022 for the position of the Senator of the County of Kakamega in the Senate of Kenya. Thank you, everyone.
The leadership of Kenya Kwanza, with a lot of humility, I wish to accept the nomination and the endorsement for me to run as governor for Kakamega County. And most importantly, thank my political father, Honorable former Senator Boni Khalwale, for ceding ground. And he has not done so because I am a better leader than him. No. He has done so because of the sacrifice and the bigger picture Kenya Kwanza is looking at in the near future. And therefore, I also want to commit myself. We have a lot of work to do before us, and as a team, we are going to deliver Kakamega County to be a Kenya Kwanza zone. So to our opponents, brace yourself for a fierce fight, because a combination of Malala and Khalwale, I think you know the results. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the leadership of Kenya Kwanza, led by His Excellency William Ruto, my party leader, Musalia Mudavadi, who has been my first-hand supporter, and my good friend and my father, Honorable Wetangula, for breaching this agreement, and we want to assure you that we are going to deliver Kakamega to Kenya Kwanza. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy President. Yes. The Honorable Musalia, ANC leader, and our colleagues from Bungoma and Kakamega, Honorable Duale. And with us here is also the majority leader in the Assembly of Kakamega, who has joined the Kenya Kwanza team. I want to laud the two great leaders from Kakamega, Boni Khalwale and Cleophas Malala. You know, in life we must always appreciate the great words of Jawaharlal Nehru, that there is always enough for everybody's needs, there is never enough for everybody's greed. And as we stand here, I think the appreciation that there is enough for everybody's needs is what has brought us to bridge the gap and agree that the role that Boni Khalwale is going to play as a senatorial candidate is not any lesser or greater than the role Senator Malala will play as our candidate for governor. A good leader must always be ready, as you climb on the shoulders of others to go up, be ready also to be climbed on and be stepped on by others to climb up, because that's what life is all about. So today, for the people of Kakamega, a county that is so important to the politics of this country by its sheer size and demographic importance, has now had a situation where Kenya Kwanza, we are going together as one. Remember that friendly fire can also have fatal consequences. So we have removed the possibility and the risk of friendly fire between us, and we now have to face our worthwhile competitors. And I have no doubt whatsoever that in going into Kakamega with a Malala Khalwale candidacy, we are going to overrun our opponents in the shortest time possible and deliver a sweet victory to Kenya Kwanza and in a greater extent to the people of Kenya. Lastly, as Kenya Kwanza, we want to continue under the leadership of our Deputy President to create harmony where there is unhelpful competition, so that we can be able, as we did in Narok, as we have done in other parts of the country, bring our teams together, because we know that we are facing a state machine abusing state resources in the contest for the leadership of 2022, 9th of August. And for us to win this race, which we are going to win, we must be strategic, we must sacrifice, we must give and take, and above all, we must constantly look at the bigger picture, that you are better off in a winning team without scoring than scoring in a losing team. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of our supporters of Kenya Kwanza in Kakamega County, and on my own behalf, I want to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate our two brothers for agreeing to work together. We have had a problem over time now, especially when we are in rallies. We have had, of course, supporters of Malala and supporters of Dr. Boni Khalwale having different opinion, but I'm happy that from today going forward, we will now be rallying together, and that is very good for Kenya Kwanza team. I just want to remind our colleagues that in politics there's a lot of sacrifice one takes. I remember when we were with the party leader of ANC, he had to sacrifice at one point. And also our presidential candidate had to sacrifice at one point. I myself, I had sacrificed at one point when I left the candidature of running for governor for Daktari Khalwale. And therefore, I think it was logical now that we wanted a ticket that will represent our Kenya Kwanza team. It was just logical that one of them cedes ground for the other. Therefore, I just want to thank the two of them for making it possible. And quickly also just promise those who are opposed to us, our opponents, to be ready, because now Kenya Kwanza and Kakamega County will be a formidable team. Thank you very much.
I want to start by congratulating our DP for your tireless effort to liberate this country. I also want to thank my two leaders for their patience and understanding. That is Mheshimiwa Honorable Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula. Mheshimiwa DP, your consistency has made some of us realize this is the way to go. And I urge many young Kenyans, wherever they are, let us unite, support our DP, so that this Kenya can belong to all of us. To my two brothers, this is just the start of the journey. Let us arm ourselves and make sure we deliver. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kwa majina anaitwa Joel Ongoro Tuoma. Mimi ndio nimekuwa majority leader Kakamega County. I've now joined Kenya Kwanza coalition.
Very good, very good. Acha nikuvalishe kofia ya Kenya Kwanza. Okay, good people. Do you want to say something, Gashagwa? One minute, just say.
Thank you very much. I think we want to salute the leadership of Boni Khalwale and Senator Malala. They have shown great sacrifice. They have exhibited leadership on another level, where a decision has been made that we don't use our energy, time, and resources against each other, but we use our time and energy and resources towards the victory of Kenya Kwanza team. And I want to salute our two brothers, and we from the mountain are very, very, very encouraged. We have done the same in Nyeri, and from what has happened today, it also informs us that where we could be having friendly fire, we need also to go out of our way and apply sacrifice and exhibit leadership so that we have one strong team that will give us victory on the 9th of August. Thank you very much.
Mimi nataka kushukuru makamu wa rais Mheshimiwa William Ruto, Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, Mheshimiwa Moses Wetangula, na hasa ndugu zetu wawili wachezaji hodari katika timu ya Kenya Kwanza, Mheshimiwa Boni Khalwale ambaye ana uzoefu mwingi wa kisiasa, na ndugu yetu kijana chipukizi Mheshimiwa Senator Malala, ili tukienda mbele tumetengeneza timu ambaye ni ya kuleta mabadiliko katika nchi yetu. So I want to thank that going forward, just like Narok, Kakamega is still, and urge our leaders that where we have a friendly fire, we avoid that, and we have one team, one Kenya team that will secure both our presidential votes, our county gubernatorial and senatorial and women rep votes, and have the largest constituency within our coalition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, good people. I think that sums up our press conference. And just to conclude by saying, today here, we witness the experience and knowledge of a senior member of our team, Boni Khalwale, giving way to the youth and passion of a younger person in our coalition, Cleo Malala. This is this is the experience that we as Kenya Kwanza believe in, that there is space for everybody. I would request these two guys, maybe we can move this. Hebu toa hii. Boss. Tusimame hapa. To witness sasa musalimiane hapo. Toa hii. Toa hii. Very good. Good.
Mkutano naye. Mkutano